What's up, you beautiful people? It's finally here. Darth Vader issue number 15 released today, and of course we're gonna experience none other than the interweb intertwining of the War of the Bounty Hunters timeline. Everything is converging. Everything is heading towards the climax of the Han Solo bidding. In this week, we've talked a lot about issue number 3 of the War of the Bounty Hunter series, and today, this Darth Vader issue, number 15, gives us a background on all of that. The last time we saw Darth Vader in issue number 14, we saw him dispatch the secret order of Sly Moore together with IG-88. Basically, nothing was going to stand in his way, but in this issue, we see the true nature and the real allegiance of Ochi of Bestoon. Since Vader does not trust him fully, we will get to see exactly where Ochi's allegiance lies. In fact, even the summary shows us, because the subtitle for this issue is The Assassin's Choice. It says, after Exegol, Darth Vader understands the true might of the Emperor's power. Vader must destroy Luke Skywalker, the one threat to his restored position. But others scheme in the shadows, and the dangerous Crimson Dawn Syndicate rises to challenge the galactic power structure. Vader and his servant, Ochi, begin to uncover the truth, but can Ochi truly be trusted? The comic starts just before the bidding that we see in War of the Bounty Hunters issue number 3, and even Star Wars issue number 16. The Arcanis, the Outer Rim sector, Ochi of Bestoon is shown being right outside of a cantina. He wants to sneak around the back, but Vader gives a decisive no. He serves him now. As Vader is waiting inside the shuttle, he tells him to go walk in right from the front door. A befuddled Ochi just simply agrees and goes on towards the cantina, where the patrons are having quite a great time. Ochi, now with the orders of Vader, has no choice but to ram in uninvited and shocking everybody. In fact, he gets punched in the mouth exactly for that. As one patron tries to kill him, he simply gives out the Vader Imperial insignia. Today, he serves Vader. Vader? They all are stunned. Ochi returns the favor by headbutting the guy who punched him, and now he tells all of them that maybe one of you can tell me what is all the fuss about this, as he shows all of them the symbol that both Vader and Ochi have been encountering lately, and they finally learn the real truth. Heading now for the lair of Bokku the Hutt, the cowardice Bokku, of course, is delighted to see Vader again. I have news, but Ochi is quick to stop him. Do you recognize this? Yes, it's an invitation from the Crimson Dawn to collect the frozen body of Han Solo. Now that he has been discovered, Bokku is spilling the beans. So you got one invitation too, says Ochi. When were you going to fill us in on that little fact? Getting caught red-handed, Bokku says that he was just about to let them know. Jabba will soon regain possession of Solo. With all the resources of the Empire, it should be a trivial matter to purchase him. So you think Crimson Dawn's just gonna give him up? A gesture of goodwill, perhaps, says Bokku. They sent the same invites to a bunch of other syndicates. They're gonna auction Solo to the highest bidder. Bokku acts like he is shocked. Now it's Vader's turn. You will attend this auction. Yes. You will bid against Jabba. What? Says Bokku. And you will be humiliated, as now he ignites his red blade, symbolizing the danger zone that Bokku is actually in. In fact, in the next panel, we see Bokku sweating bullets, as he knows that if he says the wrong answer, death could be very near. I fail to understand the strategy here, says Bokku. You are weak, Bokku, says Vader. You cannot defeat Jabba through strength. Your only hope is to become even weaker, so that he will lose all fear of you. Then you can strike like a coward in the dark. A whimpered Bokku laughs very nervously. As you can see here, he is slumped down. He has nothing to say. In fact, he was just called a coward to his face by Darth Vader, and all he could do is just gulp. He gulps away and then haphazardly says to Vader, but a victorious coward, eh? This is, of course, a comedy transition because we see that Vader has no response for that foolish Hutt. Both Ochi and Vader now go to their shuttle to leave this lair. Ochi is laughing his ass off. Did you see his face? So what's the plan once we get Solo? We're reeling in Skywalker, right? The mere mention of the name Skywalker, Vader immediately responds with silence. Ochi's big mouth now was getting into Vader's nerves. Bokku was too easy to convince convince. He wants the throne, says Ochi, just needed a nudge. No, he was already planning to betray Jabba, but he would not dare do it alone. The stupidity of Ochi at this time bothered Vader very, very much. And of course, once he mentioned Skywalker, talking about Luke, of course, Vader was done with him. He grabs him by the throat as Ochi is pleading with Vader to rethink this, but Vader gives no answer in return. He opens the shuttle bay doors and simply throws him out of the vehicle and down to the ground. Go, says Vader. Find out who else Bokku is working with. But how do I reach you again? Do not trouble yourself with that, says Vader. I will find you. And now we see another gulp by Ochi of Bestoon as well. And if you can understand Vader's position here, he simply is testing everybody at this moment and intelligently, patiently going through everybody to see where their allegiances lie. Now with Ochi of Bestoon, he is testing him as well, as in the next few pages we see Ochi getting tested by the Crimson Dawn especially. But what will Ochi of Bestoon choose? Will he betray Darth Vader in the end? This is the question that this issue wants to answer once and for all, and I think they kind of did. But not only the testing, Vader did lose his temper a bit when Ochi of Bestoon mentioned the name Skywalker. He truly does not want any connection to his past, and especially mentioning now his son as well, now that he knows Luke is his son, the last Skywalker per se. He is doubly conflicted about that, and Ochi triggered him very, very good in this issue. But the next few pages are gonna show the true nature of Ochi and their relationship between Vader and the assassin. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe for tomorrow's video. We're going to showcase exactly what happens there. We've got a lot more issues to cover. Dr. Afro comic series is heavily featuring Darth Vader as well now, so I'm going to attempt to cover all of these and get into the crescendo, into the climax of the Han Solo bid and how that basically ends. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you enjoyed, leave a thumbs up down below, subscribe for dailies. Now you can have an awesome day, Star Wars fans. I'll see you in the next video, and may the Force be with you. Until then.